What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for understanding that YouTube is now run by AI. Well, it is allowing general discussions about crypto, NFTs, and other digital assets. That's all that this video is. Yeah, we're going to go over the market conditions, we're going to go over the price action, and we're going to go over this news article, but we're simply discussing it. Okay, there's no promise, promotion, suggestion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind taking place. I know you know that. YouTube doesn't think you know that. So now that they know that you know that, I know that you know that, and you know that you know that, let's talk about the news, guys. It says that the burn rate surge signals supply reduction momentum. Data from ShibBurn showed that the Shiba Inu coin burn rate jumped over 370% in the last 24 hours, and during this period, 4 million SHIB were permanently removed from circulation. Look, I wish that I was reporting larger numbers. Right? I do. You go out there and you buy $5 worth of Shiba Inu coin and you got 1 million of them. We're talking 20 bucks burned. Now, 20 bucks burned is 20 bucks burned, but it's nowhere near having an actual impact on the price. It is completely psychological at the moment, and that's fine. Okay? It's not a direct impact, it's an indirect impact. It still signals that the community is interested. It still signals that the community is invested, and it still signals that people care about Shiba Inu coin. Now, since a burn rate, a spike often aligns with community-driven efforts or whale transactions, and in some cases, activity on Shibarium contribute. No, it doesn't. It says the breakout aligns with technical strength. At the time of reporting, Shiba Inu coin trades around 598 points per coin. 600 points per coin at the time that I'm recording here. A green day, a slight green day, but look where we are, okay? Because we've stayed below this 50-day moving average, it has been slightly falling. We are once again testing it. Guys, we came up and tested it here at 630 points per coin back on March 12th. We tested it again here at 620. Here at 615. Here, it's 605. And today, that level sits at about 605, 604. And once again, testing that 50-day moving average. If we can break back up, the next level of resistance might not occur until 700 points per coin, which doesn't seem like a lot. But guys, it's nearly a 20% increase from where we are right now. And when you can make 20% on your investment, that is phenomenal. So it seems as though Shiba Inu coin is bearish because it's so beaten down in price. But honestly, we could have some pretty big moves ahead of us just to retest these very close resistance levels. Now, the article goes on to say, wrong one. The article goes on to say that briefly breaking up above 600 points per coin, the token recorded a 4% price increase over the last 24 hours. However, trading volume dropped to 166 million, suggesting cautious participation. Yeah, I mean, it could suggest that, but it's also the weekend, right? You typically have less trading volume on the weekend. Technical analysis indicates that Shiba Inu coin is forming higher lows while pressing against the descending trend line. The structure reflects gradual accumulation as buyers step in at higher levels. If the price holds above resistance, it may confirm a bullish continuation, and the next resistance level stands near 650 with support at about 580. Obviously, downside risk still exists. You guys got to keep an eye on that, absolutely. But nonetheless, we've got a pretty bullish attitude going on right now. We've got a green day trying to break the 50-day moving average. You've got a green market today. We're at a level of 32 fear as opposed to extreme fear. Altcoin season. Altcoins are actually outpacing Bitcoin right now, which is a very good sign. And we're near oversold territory, which means that we're cooled off. We've got a lot of room to run to the upside. So stay optimistic. Do not. Guys, I'm telling you right now, this fear that caused so many of you to leave, I am very impressed that you're still here watching these videos. I'm very impressed that you're still accumulating cryptocurrency. Trust me when I tell you that the thousands of people, you know, there's tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of people who left the crypto game. I don't know overall, but I do know my community very well. And I'll say this, okay? I look at my analytics. Every female viewer is gone. Okay, it is 100% men watching these videos right now. The average demographic, the majority of you guys, I believe, are between like 35 and 45 years old, with the wider curve being from about 25 to 55 there. Now, I don't know what it is, but you have persevered beyond the rest. All of those people are going to kick themselves for leaving. All of those people are going to wish that they would have simply held as opposed to have sold. You don't even have to accumulate at this point. If you're simply willing to hold, at least longer term, right? If you can accumulate, things will happen quicker. But if you're simply willing to hold, we are at the forefront of an industry that is set to grow. And one of the signs that I can see that happening is all of the fear that is being manufactured around these digital assets. It's not natural, right? It's not natural for Bitcoin to be higher than it ever has in a previous cycle, yet fear is higher than it's ever been at a bear market bottom. It doesn't make sense. What does make sense is you guys are the best of the best. You're the strongest that is out there, and you will be successful in the days to come.